welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be talking about self-esteem. I know that is a very risky subject. I feel like a lot of people suffer from it, but I also just really wanted to have a video where I actually show who I am as a person and some of the stuff that inspired my beauty channel as well as my beauty blog. So I thought I'd get down to it, pretty much tell you guys who I am and why I kind of feel the way that I feel about certain things. Before I get into the touchiness, if you like the makeup that I'm wearing on my face, I have a tutorial. I will link that down below for you guys so that you guys can watch it. I literally just filmed it, but this is kind of a little tough for me to talk about, but while I was looking at myself in the mirror, I was like, I wish I had better features. I wish I had longer lashes. I wish I was thinner. I wish that I could do this and that. And that's when I decided, you know what, I need to shut the hell up. I need to sit in front of a camera and I need to talk about how I feel. And I know I'm not the only one who feels the way that, you know, I'm feeling right now. So I thought that'd be a good kind of subject to pretty much jump into 2016. I feel like bad self-esteem really much affects a lot of people, not just women. It affects young girls, it affects men, it affects grown men. It pretty much affects anybody, and you can sit there and you can look at someone who looks like they have their life together, but I feel like you should always have in the back of your head the idea that their life is not all together. Someone is self-conscious about something. I know me personally, it could be like my weight or my bad teeth, or it can be pretty much the way that I present myself. I feel like I'm a really like awkward person in general. Like I don't know, I just feel like that's how I grew up. I've always been like to myself, really quiet, and not a lot of people could tell when you get to know me because I'm really like crazy. At the same time of being a little, you know, down to earth person, really like whatever, I also have some really bad things going on with me and my personal, you know, life. And a lot of that has to do with the way that I feel about myself. Obviously, I'm going to be doing another video about this, but I pretty much just felt inspired by just me looking into the mirror, wishing, you know, this and whatever. And one of my New Year's resolutions, I'm going to be, after I finish this video, of course, I'm going to be filming a video on New Year's resolutions. But one of my New Year's resolutions is definitely to feel better about myself. And why would I just make a video to feel better about myself? Of course not. I want to make this video to help other people feel better about themselves as well, because beauty is, seriously, I know this is so cliche, but beauty is so in the eye of the beholder. You guys have no idea. Just because you don't see the beauty, it doesn't mean that other people do not. Like, you guys have no idea how many people I see on a daily basis, including, you know, personal loved ones. I see them look at themselves, I see them feel so terrible about themselves, but I don't see that. I don't see any of the negative thing that they see. All I see is a wonderful, beautiful, amazing person, and I feel like that happens with all of us, because even I can't see that about myself. I like barely see that about myself, but it's so easy to see that about somebody else, that I feel like maybe there is someone out there who feels that way about me, the way I feel about other people. And it's just insane that we're all constantly being told that we're not good enough, we're not pretty enough, our skin is not flawless enough. And you know what? The hell with that. You look great just the way that you are. If no one else has told you that today, because I'm sure someone has told you that in the past, but if they haven't, please, please, please don't feel like you're not good enough, because you are your own individual person, and that is something that no one could ever take away from you. I am so passionate about this. It's insane. I hate seeing people who constantly tell themselves, oh, I don't look as pretty as this person, I can't do this makeup look because I don't look as pretty as that girl or whatever. honestly, you probably, you know, you're probably happy. Everyone has their own issues that they have to deal with, and just because you don't see it all on camera, I know me personally, I would go when I was a little younger, of course. Now I don't feel that way about myself at all. I'm actually really happy sometimes. But I would be that girl watching, because I started off watching Michelle Phan. I would watch Michelle Phan and I would be like, oh my god, her skin is so clear. She is so perfect. I wish I looked like her. I wish I looked like her. Why did I have to look the way I look? And now I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? Of course I don't look like her because I'm me. I have a totally different skin tone than her. Like, I would watch her makeup tutorials and I would try them on myself and they would come out horrible. And I would be like, why can't I have skills like her? Why can't I do that? And everybody works really hard to have the skills that they have. Makeup is just as much of an art as painting a face, painting a drawing. It is just as difficult. You have to make sure that, you know, your skin tone matches the things you're coloring. Like, I would buy the foundation that she buys, and of course I am not her shade at all. And you guys know who Michelle Phan is, and you look at me, you're gonna be like, girl, what the hell were you thinking? But honestly, I am not her shade tone at all, and I would buy the foundation just because she bought it. I would buy everything and it still wouldn't be that. And that's because you are who you are as a person and no one else is that person. I do not know if that makes any sense, but what I'm trying to say is that, you know, just be you. People will appreciate you for who you are when you are being yourself, is what I meant to say. I know that when I was younger, I'd have like this mean girl kind of attitude because I thought that that made me look better, but really it just makes me look mean and nobody wanted to be around me and things like that. But I would see it work for other girls and I'd be like, why doesn't it work for me? And it's because I'm not being me. The words that you say, you have to believe them. Like, I feel like if you love rock music, I love rock music, but if you love rock music and everyone around you is listening to techno, so you start listening to techno, you're gonna look so weird when everyone's jamming and actually feeling the beat and you're just like, of course not, because you have to enjoy what you're doing. So if you're not enjoying, you know, being you, what are you doing? Like, basically, like, how are you living your life without being yourself? Like, I can't begin to understand it. I can't begin to picture it. And it's weird because that's how I used to live my life. And I'm just like, how did I do it? I don't understand. I really do not. But seriously, you guys, I just want everyone to take a stand and just look at yourself in the mirror and just appreciate those things that make you different. I have terrible teeth, but you know what? They work for me. Of course I could fix them, but this is me. This is who I am as a person, and I'm just gonna embrace it. I still talk and talk loudly on camera. I talk in front of people without any shame. I stand up in front of crowds and I talk because it's me. Like, why would I want to be anybody else? Like, when you are such a great person, why would you want to be someone else? Like, if you, I don't know how else to say it, but have you ever sat in a room and someone would ask you, what are your goals? What are your ambitions? And you didn't know what to say, and you kind of fell down and you're like, crap, I'm not going anywhere with my life. I'm not doing anything with my life. Just take a step back. Think about how old you are. Think about what your real goals are, if you have any real goals anyways. I mean, you don't always have to know where you're going. I mean, life is just incredible. You can be in Peru one day and then the next day you can be in Spain. Life is just that quickly moves that quickly that you would just lose track of everything. I feel like when you look deep down, think about who you are as a person, think about what you like, think about what you want to accomplish? Do you want to change people's lives? Do you want to, do you not? Do you just want to make money? Like, I feel like you should just think about those things before you, you know, feel bad about yourself, if that makes sense. I know a lot of the things that don't make sense, but this is because this is 100% pure. This is just me talking from my heart. So I didn't really write this down. I didn't make a script for myself. I literally just got inspired because I looked at myself in the mirror and I was just like, sometimes I just do not like what I see. I have gone through a really dark period in my life where I hated myself, literally hated myself. So I wish that there is no one else who's going through that, because it is the worst feeling in the world to truly be disgusted by your own image. And I feel I pray that there is no one else out there who feels the way that I do. And it's so sad that I did. Sorry, I don't feel that way anymore. I feel like if there's anything that I can do to stop other people from feeling that way, I will do it. I feel like, you know, there's just so many things out there constantly telling you not to love yourself for the way that you are. And I feel like so many people lose sight of who they are, trying to be something that the media and the world is telling you to be. I just want you guys to pretty much just sit down and appreciate every single flaw that you have, because every single flaw that you have is what makes you different than everybody else. You are truly different than anybody else. You are unique and you are beautiful. If no one has told you that you are beautiful, trust me, you are beautiful. You are an exact image of the people around you who love you. And if you are that quiet person in the corner, then you go ahead and you be that quiet person in the corner. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you are not good enough for anything, because you are. And honestly, I wish that there was someone when I was going through that to tell me, to help me realize that I am my own person and that it's exactly who I want to be. I wouldn't want to be anybody else. And I feel like you guys should so feel that way too, because everyone is so amazing and everyone has their own talents. Maybe you haven't discovered your talent yet, but you will soon. And trust me, you are going to look back and you're going to say, wow, I cannot believe that I almost thought I wasn't anything. Once you achieve all of your goals, sit down and look at where your goals are. And once you achieve those goals, I promise you, you are going to feel like you are so silly for feeling so bad about yourself, because I know I was that person and I felt so terrible. I actually got myself out of that rut. Sometimes it still knocks me in the head when I'm looking through magazines and I see all these people and I look nothing like them. But just remember, once you achieve all of your goals, once you find peace with yourself, once you start loving yourself, truly loving yourself, I will make a video about that as well, because there's a lot that I have to say about that. But once you really start loving yourself, I feel like there is no one in the world who can stop you from doing what you want to do with your life, because it is your life and no one is going to change that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful new year, and I will talk to you guys really soon. I love you guys so much, and you are beautiful. Stay beautiful. Until next time. Bye.